Hey folks, welcome back. See that behind me? Another guitar, right? And the reason I'm doing this as an unboxing, and I always have a reason for doing unboxings, is because this is a bit of a full disclosure, live as you see it situation. So, this guitar I purchased, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll probably see in the title ahead of time anyway, but I purchased this from Musician's Friend online. I got a very good deal on this guitar, and I'll tell you that as we go through it. Brand new, right? I ordered this as a brand new guitar on sale. Now, I hear a lot of different noise and, quite frankly, different statements, depending upon who you speak with, on the relationship of Musician's Friend and Guitar Center. Now, apparently they are owned by the same holding company, so they're part of the same company. For a while, you were able to return items that you purchased on Musician's Friend at your local Guitar Center. That supposedly has changed. In the past, I've had very bad experiences with certain items. Items typically that are discounted deeply, where I've purchased them online through Musician's Friend as a brand new item, and they came to me shipped from Guitar Center as clearly a non-new item, right? These items were probably on the floor at Guitar Center as demos, and they were being sold through Musician's Friend as new merchandise, new items. I suspect that is the case here. That's why I'm doing an unboxing. Okay? Let's get the mystery completely out of the way. I'm not going to tell you exactly what guitar it is. But this is a Gretsch, supposedly. A Gretsch electric guitar that I purchased brand new from Guitar Center. Excuse me, from Musician's Friend. Okay? Now, normally, when I order an item from Musician's Friend online, it takes 3 days, 4 days for it to hit me, from the time I place the order to the time it's actually delivered. Sometimes 5 days. The first thing that I noticed with this is I placed the order yesterday or late the day before, and it arrived today. So it arrived within 1 day, this guitar, which is extremely unusual. Which again leads me to believe that it was shipped from a local Guitar Center in my area, not from Kansas City, where typically the Musician's Friend or wherever the heck it is ships their warehouse where they ship items from. So I am very, very suspect that there's a little bit of funny business going on here once again with Musician's Friend and Guitar Center shipping non-new merchandise and selling the items as new. So let's see and check this little experiment out further. Now, this is a Martin box here, as you can see, right? I've never had a Gretsch shipped to me in a Martin box. As far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, put them in the comments below, but I don't believe there's any relationship between Gretsch and Martin. In fact, I believe Gretsch is owned by FMIC, Fender Musical Incorporation, Fender Music Incorporated, whatever, FMIC, not Martin. So, this seems to be a reboxing of a guitar, not a brand new guitar shipping in its original new box. But let's see. Let's see what the guitar is inside. Let's see. Maybe they ship me a Martin. Who knows? And let's see the condition of the guitar if it is brand new. Okay? Here we go. So I'm going to take out, this time I'm using something a little bit more sophisticated than my letter opener. I'm going to use a little bit of a sharper knife to open this thing. And again, we will see what's in this box. And it is a big one. children, don't ever use a knife like this unsupervised. You want to slice your finger off. Okay, guys. Can't stand the suspense. So, it is a big box, and it has this, you know, a good deal of this paper wrap shoved in the box, with a little bit here of bubble wrap. Guitar is not in a box. I can see it already. So it's in some sort of, bubble wrap around the guitar, which again leads me to believe that this is not a brand new item. It's not shipped in the original Gretsch box, and it was probably a display model from Guitar Center that they're selling at Musician's Friend as a brand new guitar. Okay, this is the more packaging on top of an open guitar, not even in a box. Okay, just bubble wrap. So I'm going to pull it out. You can see here. This was on the bottom of the guitar. Oh, here, guys. You can see that, right? Guitar Center. Now, I ordered this through Musician's Friend. The invoice is from Guitar Center. Interesting, right? Okay. Let's see what's in here. And I hate it when they do this because it's a royal pain in the ass to open up the guitar. We all have better things to do than to have to open up excessively taped shrink wrap on a guitar that is supposed to be brand new. Really taped up, I'll tell you. I apologize, guys, but I think this exercise is worth it to do it this way, so you can see what to expect if you order this item. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Now, here is the guitar. Put this over here, the roll of that. As you can see, it is a Gretsch, another Gretsch, hollow body. And it is a G5427T. Okay, so it's a full hollow electric guitar from, I I ordered it from Musician's Friend. Now, it's old stock. I'll tell you right now, it's old stock. And that's why this was a display model. This is not shipped from the warehouse, not shipped new from Gretsch. I can tell by the serial number, this is a 2021 build. Okay? You can see that on the serial number. I don't know how well that came through, but it's a 2021 build. I'm going to give this guitar a good look over, but it clearly is not a brand new guitar. It was a display model. Yeah. So it's sort of like going into a car dealer, buying a car that you think is brand new, and seeing that it has, 1,000 miles on it already before you buy it, or 500 miles on it before you buy it. It doesn't mean the car's bad, right? It just means that it's not brand new. That somebody did a lot of test driving on that car. Similar to these things means that the guitar was played in the store. Now, it could be good or bad, right? I don't really have an issue with that, other than if there's a particular problem on this guitar that was caused by someone, kids picking it up and strumming it hard, or whatever the case might be. I can see here already that the pick guard has marks on it, meaning that it was strummed and played in the store, obviously. I just find it very deceptive. When I'm purchasing something brand new, I expect it to be brand new. That's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe other folks don't give a darn. I do. I don't like to feel that I've been scammed. I purchase something from a store, I expect the invoice coming from that store. Again, purchased from Musician's Friend, invoiced from Guitar Center, delivered to me in a Martin box with shrink wrap around the item. So it clearly is not a brand new item. That's deceptive as far as I'm concerned. So let's talk a little bit about the guitar, and then I'm going to have another video. This is just the first look, open box, whatever you want to call it, unboxing, just to show you what to expect when you order this item. Now, the reason I ordered this is the following. These guitars normally go for $8.99 at Guitar Center Musician's Friend. This model is a G5427T, okay? It's the same as the G5420. The difference being is that this particular style guitar with the flamed orange top is only made for Musician's Friend and Guitar Center. So that's the reason it is a different number, 5427T. You won't see this on the Gretsch website. There's also another color that it comes with in a Midnight Sapphire, I believe is the color. It's a dark blue, and it has gold, features on it, gold accessories, gold tuners, a gold tremolo system, gold top knobs, and again, that's the same price as this on sale. So depending upon which one you're going for, there's a $100 upcharge basically. That's why it's $8.99 normally for the gold or for the flame top from a traditional 5420T guitar. That's the main difference. Either the gold hardware or the flame top. You pay extra for it. Again, these are made specifically for Musician's Friend and Guitar Center. So, it is an Electromatic series, meaning that they are now made in China. The older models were made in Korea, and there's always a coin toss between what's better, Korea or China. China bills are supposed to be very good, and I will give you a report after I have a time to play this thing and tell you what my impressions and feelings are of the guitar. It has a Bigsby. This is, again, orange stain with a flame is the color of the guitar. Neoclassic thumbnail, as you can see here, thumbnail fret markers on the guitar. A Graph Tech nut on this guitar, new bone nut. C-shape neck. Again, nice, decent flame. I wouldn't say it's heavily flamed, but you can certainly see the flame on the guitar. And you also see the flame on the back of the guitar, which is, definitely attractive. That's what sold me on this particular model. 22 medium jumbo frets, open vintage style tuners, open back tuners, as you can see on the guitar. What else? Okay, so it's the same configuration as the typical Gretsches, where you have a master volume control, and then you have individual volume controls for the pickups, and a master tone switch on this guitar. The what else do we have to talk about? Obviously you can see it's a single cut. It's fully hollow. Now these guitars have what they call a trestle block system in them, which is a small little wooden architected system right adjoining here this bridge, which supposedly helps with feedback and sustain of the guitar. It's a trestle block, they call it. The other main differences on the newer models, aside from the fact that they're now made in China, are the pickups. So the older models of these guitars have black top Filtertron pickups. These are FT Filtertron 5Es. So these are Alnico pickups, and they are a little bit brighter, supposedly, and a little bit more chimey and twangy than the other pickups, to give you that more close to the, super expensive old style Filtertron pickups. Whereas the black tops were a little better for distorted music, heavier music, a little bit higher output. These are more true vintage pickups. What else do we have to talk about? So again, major differences on the newer models. Made in China. They go from they now have a C-shape neck, more in line with the old Fenders. Thin neck, nice thin neck, as opposed to the U-shaped neck on the older models. The pickups are now Filtertron 5Es as opposed to the blacktop Filtertrons. And what else do we have to talk about? And it has a treble bleed on the master volume as well. So there are some enhancements to the newer model over the older models of this guitar. The double cut model of this guitar is pretty much identical to this. It comes with gold hardware or no gold hardware. And it also has what's different than this. Instead of these thumbnail inlays on the frets, it has what they call the hump block inlays, which just look like a block with a hump on it, basically, for lack of a better description. And those are on the other models. But otherwise, they're the same. This I don't know if you could see it or not, but this is bent. So right out of the chute, the tremolo bar on this guitar was bent down in shipping. So this has to be adjusted. I can't even move it, which is kind of a bummer. Bigsby B60 tremolo system on the guitar. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's going to need a setup. These strings are horrible on this guitar. They are pressing basically against the fretboard, so I'm going to have to tweak this and raise the strings. This guitar was shipped in horrible condition from Guitar Center. Horrible condition. So this was a demo that's been either played, or when it was shipped, because it was stuffed into this shrink wrap, they managed to smash down and bend this whole tremolo system, as you can probably see here. I don't know how well you can see it, but it is bent. Instead of being flush like that, it is bent where I can't even move it. So they did a really nasty job in terms of shipping this thing out. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I thought I was getting a good deal, but once again, whatever you get what you pay for. So again, the deal was that it was $8.99. It was on sale for $6.69, less an additional 10% off, which is a great deal on a supposedly new guitar. Not a good deal on a used guitar or a floor sample that's been abused. Not a good deal. But in any event, that's my Gretsch story with Musician's Friend / Guitar Center. If you have any questions, put them below. If you find these videos helpful and useful to you, please subscribe. And guys, as always, until the next time, be well and stay safe. Take care.